Welcome to this week's Security Report. I'm Felicia Valenzuela. Thank you for joining us. Beginning with some news from the courts. 25-year-old Revlana Smith was charged and remanded for attempted murder. It is alleged on March 26 at Pike Street, Kitty, the accused attacked the new girlfriend of her ex-boyfriend. The court was told that the accused armed herself with a cutlass and attacked the woman, a police officer. The woman, who was at the man's house at the time of the attack, was chopped several times and one of her fingers severed. Members of community policing groups across the country may soon be receiving a stipend for the voluntary work they do in keeping their communities safe. This was hinted by Minister of Public Security, Kamraj Ramjatan, at the CPG's 43rd anniversary route walk held last Saturday at Lenora. Minister Ramjatan said the idea is on the table once more resources are available.
As best as our resources could provide, we are going to make the argument that certain stipends come your way sometime when those resources become necessary.
Minister Ramjatan said due to the CPG's work, the Guyana Police Force has been recording better results. He urged them to remain steadfast as the eyes and ears of the force. The minister assured that better days are coming, adding that they can not only look forward to receiving a stipend, but more resources to get the job done.
So I want to urge, as minister, that you play your role. We will play ours. We will further try to expand the amount of funding that goes into CPG, and of course to make lots more available for you.
Traffic Department clamping down on touts. As the GPF's soliciting of passengers campaign continues, 17 more touts were arrested and charged on April 11th. According to the GPF, this exercise was conducted by Sergeant 18039 Michael Ramdas and ranks of traffic headquarters at the route 31 and 32, 40 to 45 and 72 minibus parks. The Traffic Department continues to address the challenges commuters face at the bus and car parks. Traffic Chief Senior Superintendent Lyndon Isles explained this exercise is aimed to rid the parks of all touts, and as such, the public's cooperation is critical. The Guyana Police Force this week began their Station Management and Newly Subordinate Officers Course 2019. Police Commissioner Leslie James charged ranks to better their policing.
From this day forward, we would like to see a marked change with your approach to your police duties. We would like to see commitment as you execute your daily routine. We would like to see professionalism when you're engaging with your peers, when you're engaging with your colleagues, and more importantly, when you're engaging with members of the public.
Commissioner James also warned civilians to desist from bribing police ranks.
And let me warn you, the civilians, we'll be coming after you, those of you who are offering. It is simple. Do not commit offenses. If you do not have a tint permit, you just cannot carry a tint on your vehicle.
Fire stations will receive the government's full support in boosting their capacity, particularly the station located at Bartica. Minister of Public Security Kamraj Ramjatan gave this assurance during a recent visit to the town where he toured the fire station. Some highlights from the Guyana Police Force now. The Fallen Heroes Foundation, in collaboration with Zara Realty Group of Companies, presented 27 computers, stabilizers and printers to the families of those who died in the line of duty. In February last year, the foundation, a brainchild of former Commissioner Silal Prasad, pledged to provide those families with computers for the purpose of assisting the children with their schoolwork. Commissioner of Police Leslie James has commended the team comprising of religious and business leaders for their undying dedication. The children of the 9 families who received computers will also be inducted in the Zara Back to School Summer Program. This caters for children ages 6 to 12 and 13 to 16 years old and will cover introduction to computers and Microsoft Office. Commander F Division Senior Superintendent Kevin Adonis and his team, along with residents of Bartica, benefited from a medical outreach hosted by the force's welfare officer, Deputy Superintendent Joel Sullivan. This is in keeping with the GPF's Welfare Department's focus on human resource reform. The activity at the Bartica Community Centre saw a team comprising of doctors, counsellors and personnel from the welfare section of the Guyana Police Force engaging with residents. Both police ranks and civilians were given health talks, dental checkups and cleaning, HIV testing and counselling, blood pressure testing and body mass index, among other medical services. Also on Wednesday, the department, in collaboration with the Ministry of Public Health and the National Insurance Scheme, NIS, visited LETM F Division interior locations, where an outreach was held at the Indigenous Peoples Conference Hall, Central LETM. A total of 26 ranks stationed at the LETM police station and other neighboring stations attended and received medical services such as blood pressure and malaria and dengue fever testing, as well as dental checkups. Here are some highlights from the Guyana Defence Force this week. Recruits of the Basic Recruit Course 2019-01 have been urged to stay the course, be focused on achieving their goals, and dig deep to demonstrate that they have made the right choice to become members of the Guyana Defence Force. This came from Inspector General Colonel Trevor Bowman during the formal opening of the course at the Colonel John Clark Military School at Tacoma. Colonel Bowman says the decision to become military personnel is one that shows that they have the grit and determination to succeed. He assured the recruits that they were enlisting at a time when Guyana's future is about to take off, given the recent discovery of oil off the nation's coast. He emphasized that once they were successful on the course and become soldiers, they would be integrally involved in securing the nation's patrimony. And works continue apace on the construction of the new drill square at the Colonel Ulrich Pilgrim Officers Cadet School at Base Camp Stevenson. This week's spotlight goes on the GPF traffic ranks who took time to spread some Easter cheer. This week, ranks of the Perica Police Station Traffic Department distributed kites to 30 children of the Benjamin Play Group located in Perica. The distribution was spearheaded by Corporal Marvin Ford and Lance Corporal Rhonda Leung, with assistance from Corporal Delan Milliman, who is stationed at the Commissioner's Office at Eve Leary. During the distribution, the ranks urged the children to be safe when flying kites, urging them to make use of open spaces and not to fly kites next to GPL poles. On the GPF's wanted list, Milami Ali is wanted by the police for questioning in relation to murder committed on Ramzan Ali between 11th and the 12th of July 2019 on the east coast of Demerara. Anyone with information that may lead to the arrest of Milami Ali is asked to contact the police on the telephone numbers on screen or the nearest police station. All information will be treated with the strictest confidence. And that's it for this week's Security Report. Goodbye.